Hey everybody, it's Chris from SideshowGamble and welcome back to the channel again today. So, this video is a little bit of talking about my experience at the Brownwater Bash, but also a new way of playing. And these are things I've known. It's just, on a craps table, you just it gets so exciting and you want to get out there, you want to get action, and we kind of fall off our discipline. So, I had a good time, great time, didn't make a lot, but I broke even. I'm happy with that because I learned a wealth of knowledge from watching this community play craps at the Brownwater Bash. More information that I thought I was a decent player. This, I feel, elevated my game to another level. And I feel comfortable, I feel great, and I really wanted to share it with you guys. So it's not really a strategy. I love strategies. I love playing them out. I love rolling them out on the table. It's always fun. But I don't think I was doing you all due justice watching this channel to really understand all the pieces behind the game. So today we're going to talk about a little bit of that understanding of what I do and some things that I learned from some other dice setters and some other craps players like Dr. Yank, who just so happens to be from my hometown of where I grew up. It was phenomenal. We both found that out while we were at the craps table together, and we just both about fell over, which was awesome. That's how small this community is. It's awesome. But the wealth of knowledge that I took away from this weekend was just mind-blowing. More than I could have ever asked for. It was worth every moment of my time, and I am eternally grateful for it because I felt it makes me a better player at the game that I love to play. So today we're going to talk about some bankroll management, what I do, and understanding the come out and kind of a pressing system. Again, I'm taking stuff that I learned from Dr. Yank. I'm taking stuff I learned from Ed from Roll to Win. I'm taking stuff that I learned from Justice Jen. If you know these names, then you've been part of this community. You understand these people. But there's our Sweet Lou. Oh my God, I love that man. Phenomenal man. Phenomenal man. And I will show you guys something during some lives and some upcoming stuff that he did for me. I just, great community, love them to death. But today, I wanted to give you guys a video on how I'm going to move forward playing the game so that I get the action that I want, but I have a better plan. It's not really a strategy, but since my closest casino is going to be in Biloxi, Mississippi, that is the place that I've got to understand the rules a little better. Those buys on the 5s and 9s were kicking my butt the first session. Boy, was it. But we've adapted, and I want to kind of roll out a little bit today and show that and bring it with you guys. So without any further ado, I've talked enough. Let's get to the table, and I'll talk a little bit more. All right, so we're at the table. We've got a $1,500 bankroll down there. I got some VIG money. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to explain what I do for my rail management, if you will, my bankroll management, however you want to say this. So when you get to a craps table, if you've never played, there's chip rails up in next to the armrest. Now, you have a front rail and a back rail. What I do is I've got all my money sitting here. I've got some VIG money for tips to the cocktail waitresses, or if I need to pay a VIG or something, I've got it sitting down here to the side. Total, we have $1,500. Now, what I do is as we're playing, whatever I've invested in the table, I will take out of my rail, let's just say $100, and I put it in the front rail. Now, all this in this section, so my bankroll is in my back left, my investment on the table is my front left. Now, what that tells me is that's what I've got invested on the table thus far. Now, as I bring money back on the rail, it goes in my front right. When this number in the front right matches what's in the front left, I take it both and I slide it back. So say I do that and I get $50 and I brought it up in the rail, and then I got $25 up in the rail, and then I get another quarter up in the rail. When I see that I have 100 over here as I'm waiting, I go, yep, those match, and I'll grab it all and I'll slide it in the back rail. Okay? And I'll put it all back there. Now I know everything out there on the table is profit. So if I want to do a regression, if I don't want to take any more out of this section of my rail to play, I'm playing with what I have out there. And then as I start putting in the rail in the front, that's all profit. So that's how I manage my rail. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes we just get up so much I don't even care and I just cram it all in the back. But today, the piece I want to talk about today is the come out, because I've been doing this wrong for so long, because I understand what a C and E is. I understand the NE7. I understand the NE craps. I understand all that stuff. But I don't use it. I understand it, but I don't use it. And I'm stupid for not. And again, if you're going to play this game, you got to understand every piece of it. So one of the things I like to do is I like to play up top. Now, I'm not going to say what it is, but if you've been at a craps table, on my table, it's the high side gamble, the Sideshow gamble, and the low side gamble. So if you understand that, you know. All right, it's proprietary. I'm not going to say it on my channel. So we've got the high side, low side, and the Sideshow. I want to play that because if I hit it, it is or if anybody hits it, it's awesome. I want to be on that. It's just a nice little side bet that it's like, oh, we're going to get some good money. So I've got to understand that. So my pass line, as we all know, we're going to put a quarter down. All right? We know we win on a 7 or 11. We lose on a 2, 3, or 12. Well, I don't want to lose a quarter every time a 2, 3, or 12 is rolled. So I'm going to do a $5 any crap. And this will be correlated to where you are on the table. So technically this would be probably right here for this position. But I'm going to put it up here because, well, so you can see it better. Now, if we roll a 2, 3, or 12, I lose this, but I'll get 35. They'll leave it up. Technically, it'd be 40 and down, but they're going to pay me 35. I'm going to put the quarter back, and I got 10 bucks that's going to the rail. All right? Or I could press this at whatever I want. That's my money. Leave that there. So, I now know I'm protected on a 2, 3, and 12 on the pass line. Well, I want to get up there on that action. So, I'm going to take $20 because now I can go 5, 10, 5. Well, if I roll a 2, 3, or 12, I'm going to lose this, but I'm going to mark a number that I need, all right? But if I roll a 7, I'm going to lose everything out there. Well, I've got 5, 10, 20, 25. It's a wash. It's just a 0. Put me back up on everything. Everything's good. I didn't have to come out of my rail any more money. But what am I invested in right now? I got $50 that's going to go in this front left. And this is just going to be our come out roll. Okay? Now again, understanding how everything plays with itself is a key thing. Again, things I knew, things I never did. And that's the stupid part on my part. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll this out today. So let's get our dice situated. Let's make sure our dice tracker is ready to go. And we're going to roll it out and see how we play. Here we go. And we're going to come out on a square pair. Heart 8. Now, understand, this is a 1 roll bet, so that's going to go away. Puck's going to go on the 8. We're going to mark the 8. Now, well, now we got to get out and get action. And this I learned from Dr. Yank. Again, when you're in Biloxi, the 5 and 9 are auto buys at 20, so it costs you a little vig. He was doing this cool little thing, and what he did was, it's $100. He tossed $100 to do it, and he says, give me a 20, 5 and 9, and a $30 6 and 8. And that looks like this. We all know the 6 and 8s. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And those will pay 3 to 1. $100 invested, so I'm going to take $100 out of the back rail, the bankroll, put it in that front left. So I have $150 sitting in my front left. That's my investment because it was $50 between the pass line, my Sideshow Gamble up there, and my Andy Craps, and I've got $100 out there. Well, guess what? I'm going to take this because I also learned pay odds. We're going to play odds back here. That's the bet. I just moved it to the back, and we'll see what happens. All right, here we go. And we got a 2, 3, 5. Again, now we're going to talk about a pressing strategy I learned from Ed over at Roll to Win. That 20 is going to cost me $1 vig. Boom, dollar. It's going to pay me $30. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take it to 50. Boom, it's at $50. That quick. We didn't collect anything, but boy, let me tell you, is that a sweet number if we hit it a couple more times. Let's mark the 5. Here we go. Did I even put it in there? Was a 3-2, I think. Sorry. So excited. I'm always excited. And we got an ace deuce. Doesn't do anything for us. We didn't even mark it last time because, I don't know, maybe I put in the wrong number. I think I did, but whatever. I think there's an extra 3 in there. Booyah. All right. Come on. Let's go shoot up. 5-3, easy 8. That's a point hit. Now, here's what I was doing, or what I will do continuously going forward in the future. Puck got hit. We're going to get paid. Pass line. We get our odds. All right. I'm going to put this back up. I need to come back out on my any crap. And I have $30 right here. So first hit on the 6 and 8. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask the dealers to pick up a 4 and 10 for $15 each. Again, I haven't invested anything extra, but now I've got all my action. I've got everything out there. And I'm going to bring back 26 bucks. So again, it goes into my front right because now I'm looking for that front right to match my front left, and I know I'm out of the hand. So it's a come out roll. Let's see what we do. And we're on a 5-1 mixer, which means you have to hit the like and subscribe button. I don't make the rules. It's just it's in the bylaws or something. We're gonna lose our any crap. This is gonna come back in odds, and we're gonna mark our 6. Here we go. Here we go. And we got a yo, 6-5 yo. Mark it up. Again, we're not on it. We're not playing crapless this time around, but we are going to keep, we're playing for that top action there. Hard 10 out of the end. Mark it up. Also got to meet Waylon while I was there. That was awesome. He's a good dude. I got to meet so many people. Sarge, Sweet Lou. Oh, it's a great time. So let's mark our 10. All right. We got 15 on it, which is going to pay us 27 because it's not a buy bet yet. And what we're going to do is we're just going to press it straight to a quarter, and we're going to bring back about 17 bucks. Again, I'm probably going to take my singles, put them back in my vig area, because then I don't really count the singles as profits or anything. Here we go. And we got a hard 6. Tree. Mark it. Now, we are going to mark our, well, it's already marked. Puck's going to come off. We're going to get paid on our pass line. We're going to get paid our odds. And I'm going to put this back up here. Now, I hit the 6 because we already hit the 8 and got the 4 and 10. Now the 6 is just going to get pressed to 60. My 5 goes back there. I'm going to rack that, put the $1. So now I've got 65 bucks sitting up in the reel. We're in for 150. And we're about to go into our next point here. And it's a hard 6 again. Mark it. We're back on it. And I think it was like 10 times odds, so we're going to lose our any crap. This is now going to move in odds behind. And we're going to keep it going. Here we go. Come on, shooter. Doing great. 4-1-5. Oh, this is where it gets good. This is where it gets good. I love what Ed taught me. And again, it's just he understands this game. All these guys understood this game so well. It's going to cost me a $2 vig. All right? It's going to pay me 75. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 5 and I'm going to press it to 80. And I'm going to take 50 and put it up in the rail. Here we go. Got an $80 5. Here we go. 6-1. Ah, we were so close. So close. Didn't happen this time around. It's all good. Now, we didn't fully recover completely out of this hand. And trust me, that's going to happen more than you realize. If you've never played this game, do not go into this game thinking that you are going to get your money back quick. All right? Because every time you think that, it definitely ain't going to happen. Let's pull all this down. And I'll kind of explain, again, understanding the game. And this is why I do this up here. Now, did we win enough on that to get out of that hand? Yeah, we did. But at the same time, I also want to be setting conditions for that long run. I want to get those bets up so that I can take maximum advantage of making money in this rail and not over there in their stack. So we've got $110. We went in for $150. So how much did that really cost us? That was a $40 is all we're out of this rail. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take this, now that that hand is done, and I'm going to shove it back in my rail. And we're going to reset. So we're going to get our pass line out there. We're going to get our any crap out there. And I'm going to get my top side back up, ready to go. So we are now good. Bets are set. It's going to be a come out roll, a decent run from the last shooter. We appreciated him. Here we go. And it's a 4-3. So a 7. Now here's what happens. We lose here, and we lose all our bets up there. But we win right here. Bets are back up. Because it's $25 invested, $25 invested. So a nice come out 7. Doesn't do us anything. It's just a push. And a 5-1 mixer. Again, you know the rules. I don't make them, but you got to do them. Here we go. Let's see what this shooter can do this time around. We appreciate him more than you know. Out on the 6. We're going to lose our anti-crap. We're going to drop a $100 bill. I'm going to call this the Dr. Yank because I love it. We're going to do the yank. I'm saying that now. So if Dr. Yank is watching, I'm calling it the yank. Maybe we'll call it the Biloxi yank. I love it. It was an awesome little move that he was doing, and it's just phenomenal. All right, we're set. Everything's good to go now. Here we go. And we got a 5-3 easy 8. That is phenomenal. That's the greatest. Because now we get to get out on that 4 and 10. So we're going to mark our 8, and we're going to get paid 35, but I'm going to pick up the 4 and the 10. Take 5, put it up there on the rail. I got my 150 invested. Here we go. All right, shooter. Let's get us another number. 6-2 easy 8. Nice. Nice. We got all the action out there. We're ready to roll. We're ready to play. That's going to pay 35 again, but the second hit, I'm going to take it up to 60. We're going to collect up 10. Here we go. All right, shooter. Any points, don't matter. We want anything. We'll take it all. And we got a 5-4-9. God, I love it. 5-4-9. Here we go. It's going to cost us $1 vig. It's going to pay us 30. What I'm going to do is we're taking it to 50. Thank you, Ed. All right. Here we go. Ah, shucks. Shucks. 4-3, big red. It's all good. It is part of the game. Again, that is something you have to understand when you play this. If you're going out there thinking and you're watching your bankroll, it's like, oh, I'm putting too much out there. Again, then you probably don't want to be at the casino. If you can't take that money in the rail and just doink it, gone, then you're gonna be too scared, and you don't want to be playing scared. You want to be out there. You want to have fun, and you want to get your bets out there as best as you can. So we're gonna set up again. I know I'm leaving the 150 there because I haven't moved it back yet, not once. All right, we got our any crap. We got our 5, 10, 5, and dice right there. Here we go. All right, shooter. Let's get a point. And we got a 2-3-5. 5 will be the point. And I mean, the amount of knowledge I took from everybody, just phenomenal. Sweet Lou, awesome dude. All right, let's do the Biloxi yank. I'm going to call it the Biloxi Yank. I think that's awesome. He's awesome, dude. 20, that's going to go in odds. All right, here we go. Here we go. 415, nice. All right, nice buckshot. All right, we're gonna do the Ed maneuver. All right, puck's going off. We're gonna get paid. I don't have to pay a vig, but I get 30 for the backside. And I'm going to just press that to 50. And this is all gonna come up to the rail. Good to go. All right, and we've only hit a 5. Here we go. Ah! Oh, whew. See, we messed up. We messed up right there, but that's going to happen. What did we forget? We forgot our any crap. We forgot our any crap bet. And again, I've done it so many times, but we hit an 8, so there's a positive. Around the 8, puck's going to move. I'm going to move that in odds behind. We got lucky there. We could have lost. Here we go. And we got a 3-1-4. All right, we're going to mark the 4. There's our 1. There's our 3. Not on it yet because we need to hit a 6 or an 8 before we can get out there. Here we go. Hard 6. There you go. Tree. Let's mark our 6. 6 is marked. And that's going to pay us 35. And what I'm doing is we're picking up the 4 and 10 on the first 6 or 8 hit so we can get the action out there. I'll rack up $5. There we go. All right, shooter. 3, 2, 5. Mark the 5. That's got 50 on it. And I love this little maneuver here. Again, these guys understand the math better than anybody else I've met. That's going to be a $2 vig. And I may be getting the vigs wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was $2. Now, that's going to pay us 75. And what I'm going to do is we're going to take it to $80. I'm going to rack up 50. There we go. We are set. And we already marked the 5. Here we go. Come on, shoot up. 5-1 mixer. Gotta hit that like and subscribe button. 5-1 mixer. Now that 6 is gonna pay us 35. It's our second hit. We're gonna take it to 60. Throw that up there in our profit section. Here we go. Come on, shoot up. 639. Mark it. Love it. 5 and 9 are just the same. We're gonna have to pay $1 vig. There's our $1. Pay our vig. We're gonna get paid 30. But what I'm gonna do is we're gonna take it up to 50. 50 on the 9. Here we go. Oh, we gotta mark that 9. Let's mark it right there. Doo-doo-doo. Here we go, shooter. Let's go, shooter. Oh, 639 right back. Oh, that is awesome. That is great. 639. I'm gonna pay our $2 vig. Doink. We're gonna get paid 75. And again, I'm gonna take this to $80 on the 9. And I'm gonna put another 50. Now, let's do a quick check. I got 100. I got 100 and a quarter, so I'm in for 25 bucks. All right, I'm only in for 25 bucks this shooter. Here we go. Let's go, shoot up. 314. There we go. Right there. Now, it's not a buy, but it's gonna not even cost us a vig. We're gonna get paid 27. I'm gonna take it to a quarter, and I'm gonna bring back that 15, and I got $2 for back in my vig stack. Here we go. Now, here we go. I already marked it for. Here we go. That's right, we hit it earlier. Ah, daggone it, 6-1. Ah, that was a good little run. It was a good little run. But let's do a quick peek here after I pull all this down. The action we had. We only needed a 2 and a 3 for the the low side. But we had everything covered. We were getting some good hits. We were setting conditions. If we had just hit one more 5 or one more 9, it would have been a really good day. But it's all good. We'll go back to another shooter here in a second. Now, but let's check something here real quick. I've got $100 right here. There is 125, and there's 15. So I was only in for $10. $10. That's it. I got all that action out there for 10 bucks. So I'll take this. I throw it in here. We are going to set back up our any crap. And we're going to go 5, 10, 5. Everything's good. Everything's set. Let's roll the dice and see what happens this time. A little bit of a longer video, but it's all good. 3, 1, 4. Mark the 4. That will be our point. Now, I'm not going to worry about playing odds this time around because, well, we don't have a 4 yet set up. We know that going into this. So we're going to drop our 100 bucks. We're going to do the Biloxi Yank for Dr. Yank. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Ace deuce, the 3. All right, let's mark it. Getting it out of the way. It's a number we need. We like to see it. Don't like to see it on a come out roll, but we're not worried about seeing it on a come out roll. And it wasn't a come out roll. 3, 1, 4. All right, that did kind of stink a little bit because we didn't get to the chance to get odds out there, but it's all good. I'll get a quarter. We're just going to rack that up. Puck's going to come off. All right, well, it's, whoa, see, we almost made the mistake. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take this quarter. I'm going to change it out for some reds here. We're going to pick up our craps bet. Any crap. Any crap. Now we're ready. Now we're ready to go. Here we go. 5, 4, 9. That will be our next point. Out on the 9. Don't lose our any crap. Puck is out on the 9. That's moving into odds. And we are going to mark our 9. Here we go. Here we go. Shoot up. 4, 1, 5. Mark the 5. Out on the 5. Gonna mark it down here. Dink. I'm gonna pay $1 vig. Doink. It's gonna pay us 30, but we know on that 5 and 9, the Ed maneuver, we're going to 50. Good to hook. There we go. Come on, shoot up. Come on. 3, 2, 5. Yes! That is what we want to see. Just making sure I have my numbers marked the right way. All right, that 5 is going to be a $2 vig. Right there. We're going to pay 75. I'm going to drop 5. I'm going to take it to 80. I'm going to rack up 50. There we go. Get back on that rail. All right, shoot up. I marked the 5. Yes, we did. AC Doocy doesn't do anything for us. It's a 3. We've already marked the 3. We don't want to see you again, but we're okay with seeing you. It's always nice. Midnight. Mark it. There's a good neighbor we wanted to have out there. There we go. Got that sucker. Let's mark it up. Here we go. Here we go. Shoot up. 639 point hit. Outstanding. Outstanding. 639. Puck's going to come off. This is going to pay us a quarter. We don't have to worry about a vig. We get paid 30 on the backside. And I'm going to take that straight to 50. Put our any crap up there. And rack the rest of that up in our profit section of our rail. Here we go. Haven't got a 6 or 8 yet to get out there on that 4 and 10 though. Dice is too tall to call. All right, shooter. Here we go. 6, 4, 10. All right, we're out on the other end. Nothing wrong with that. It's a number we needed. Out on the 10. Loser any crap. And we're going to, don't forget, we got to mark it. Let's mark it. Here we go. Come on, shoot up. What is that? 6, 2, easy 8. Nice. Nice. All right, let's mark that 8. Now, that 8's going to pay 35. Again, we're going to pay it in red because we want a $15 4 and a $15 10, but I'm going to take that extra 5, make it a $20 on the 10, put it in odds. We're good to hook. Still haven't put any more on the bankroll. Here we go. Shoot up. No, we just, we're right there. Right there. 4-3. So close, yet so far away. So close, but yet so far away. It happens. But, I mean, doesn't always work. Again, I'm not going to lie to you. Most people that play this game, when they don't have a plan, they lose money. But we want to have a plan. So we had the 4-3. We've been going for about 30 minutes, so this is a little long if you're still here. We'll see where we're at. We started with 1,500. Let's see what we ended with overall. I don't know if we had a winning hand yet. We got close. But started with $1,500. There's 500. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 1,200. 1,235. $1,239. Okay, we started with $1,500 and we're at $1,239. We've been playing for 30 minutes. Good runs. Just didn't get over that little hump that we needed to get over. But it's all good. We were set, we were ready, and it was going to be awesome. We just didn't get there. But $1,239, so $1,230 is what I'd say, because I'd probably give the 10 and the 4 to the dealers for tip. But that's not down that bad from $1,500. We're down, what is that? $260? Not bad. It works. We didn't hit that top side. We didn't hit a high side or a low side gamble. But if we did, oh boy. And if we hit that all, that's a $1,500 swing. That's our entire bankroll that we brought. So again, have a plan. Understand what the table has on it to play, to protect you. But at the same time, you're never going to be able to hedge everything perfectly. You're going to have exposure. But to get into the game, you don't need to have yourself exposed. Have a plan on how to manage your bankroll. And yeah, if you got some tips or tricks that you want me to know that I should probably bring into my repertoire and put in my tool bag for when I'm playing, hit me up in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. I always like to hear how other people approach or their thought process on things. And let me know as you play and what you do. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button. And until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Out for now.